Alright guys, in this video, I wanted to go ahead and talk about gacha addicts because I am honestly getting sick and tired of these people. You guys know how I am. I have no filter, alright? I don't sugarcoat anything. I just say what I gotta say. It's just that simple. And the way that these people are and the way that they've been acting when it comes to doing out of biz, it is just cringe. It's cringe and it's weird. It really is weird. So let me go ahead and give you guys some context here. So before we read this comment is absolutely ridiculous. But let me go ahead and show you guys this community post I posted 15 hours ago. So you guys remember when there was like a lot of doom posting going on, people saying, oh, you know, it's going to be impossible for you to get Psyche within 65 runs, with not 65 runs, but within 28 days, saying that, oh, you know, it's not going to be possible for you to get this character unless she's in the shop, all this nonsense, right? Well, I posted this and I said it took me 17 runs to get Psyche and I'm already close to getting one dupe on her. There are 65 Psyche letters in total. You can get up to 4 to 5 dupes on her or even max her out with all 65 secret letters. So all the doom posters out there that were whining about this and claiming that it's impossible to get Psyche within 28 days, go fuck yourself. Now, listen, notice how there is, like, I didn't mention gacha at all. Gacha is not mentioned here whatsoever. We're just talking about the game and doom posters. That's it. Gacha is not involved. And of course, like, I'm not saying that it takes exactly 17 runs for you to get Psyche, but just know that if somebody tells you that it is not possible to get Psyche within 65 runs or within 28 days, just know that they're lying out their ass and they're just doom posting. Right? They're literally just doom posting because it takes around, like, what? On average, it takes around like 20 to, I think, 25 runs in order for you to get Psyche, or 30 runs. I think 30 runs is the max because this isn't confirmed, but there has to be a pity system. There is a pity system because when it comes to weapon character, I said weapon character secret letters. When it comes to weapon secret letters, it's always 10 to 15, right? Where you get the weapon blueprint, 10 to 15. I've never seen someone go above 15. So it's obvious that there is some sort of pity system here. But yeah, that is literally the community post that I posted 15 hours ago talking about Psyche and how it is possible for you to get the character within 28 days. And if anybody says otherwise, they're just lying. Now, when we read this comment here, remember guys, gacha was not mentioned whatsoever. And this comment was under the post. Well, let's go ahead and read it. He says, if you have a lot of time and spend it grinding, if you have a lot of time and spend it grinding games, I don't even know what he's saying, then don't compare yourself to people who only play games in their free time. I played this game, and do you know how many runs I got out of all the available time? Well, only 3 runs. So bro is saying that he only has, like, the amount of time he has, he can only do 3 runs in total. That's it. He can only do 3 runs in total. Later in this video, I'm going to show you guys how long a run takes. All right, I'm going to show you guys how long one run takes. Well, let's continue. You always compare someone's condition to yours in terms of time. Unlike gacha games, I can gacha characters while working. After 70 pulls, whether I get it or not, I log out. So bro is already bringing up gacha as a way to make it seem as if gacha is like the better option when it comes to obtaining characters. And under the community post, like literally community post is me saying that you can get this character within like 20 runs or 25 runs, right? And I got her in like 17 runs and I'm already close to getting one dupe on her. Bro is saying that it is better for you to gamble instead, to go play a gacha game and gamble. But let's continue. Even I play Wuwa only 20 minutes for daily. All right, let's go ahead and remember this. 20 minutes for daily. So he can spend 20 minutes playing Wuwa, guys. But for doing not abyss, he only has 3 runs. He can only do 3 runs on Do It Not Abyss. Let's remember that. Why do more people play gacha games in Japan? Because everyone is busy in their gacha game, and gacha games are their favorite pastime in their free time. You're thinking it might make sense to players who are unemployed. So if you guys are playing a grinding game, you are unemployed. If you're playing a game where you can obtain a character for free, you're unemployed. That's what he's saying. But for the majority of players who play games in between jobs, what you're saying is irrational. So I'm being irrational for letting people know that it is possible for you to get a character in less than an hour. You're not forced to spend money. If you don't want to spend money on a game, it is possible for you to get every character completely for free. I'm being irrational for saying that, guys. I'm being irrational for letting people know that playing a game, right? Playing a game where you're not forced to spend money, you're not forced to gamble, is way better than a game that forces you to gamble in order for you to have fun. And remember, y'all, gacha was not mentioned whatsoever. And that's exactly why I'm getting sick and tired of these people, because whenever you're talking about doing out of biz, these niggas always got to include gacha in the discussion. Oh, this is why gacha is better. Yeah, this is why I spend more time in gacha games. Who the fuck is talking about gacha? Nobody is talking about that. We're talking about a character that you can get for free. Why the hell are you including gacha? Well, let's continue. That's why as a content creator, you have to know that everyone has their own busy schedule with different amounts of free time. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see how long it takes for you to do one run. All right, one run for a character. So let's come to commissions here. Nocto, actually no, convert missions. We're gonna do let's do termination, right? Let's do termination. What is mediation? Okay, the forsakens from exploding and stop the conflict from escalating. I think this is better. Yeah, I think this is better. Let's go ahead and do psyche. Yeah, let's do psyche here. All right, let's do it. Remember, guys, he can only do 3 runs. Meanwhile, in Wuthering Waves, he can spend 20 minutes playing Wuwa. Let's see how long a run takes.
Of the Forsakens.
Since these guys are optional, we don't really have to fight them since they're optional. We're just gonna go straight to objective. Oh shit, we missed it. There we go.
Finale Flare's detonator is exposed. Time to wreck it. Jeez, it's not like we planted this bomb. How come all enemies are coming at us?
All right, we just got, okay, let's get this secret letter here. Confirm. Let's see how long that took. That's one run, guys. One run. 1 minute and 23 seconds. So let's do that 3 times, right? That's going to be around like 4 minutes. So you mean to tell me, let's switch back here. You mean to tell me you're perfectly fine logging in into a gacha game, doing pulls, doing dailies, right? You're perfectly fine doing that in a gacha game. But when it's time for you to do that for a game where you can actually get characters for free, you're not required to do any pulls, all of a sudden it's a problem. All of a sudden you don't have time. All of a sudden, people who want to grind are irrational, right? They're irrational, they're unemployed because they're spending like what, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes getting a character completely for free. Unlike gacha games, I can gacha characters while working after 70 pulls whether I get it or not. I log out. So you would rather gamble versus doing direct purchases. You would rather gamble $300 and still not get the character versus just directly purchasing the character. Do you guys understand that when it comes to these gacha games, they have these people in the chokehold? They really do. They have them in a chokehold because now it's like they've pretty much been like, their brains are now wired to gacha monetization. Their brain is wired to that. The fact that you are saying that you only log in to these games just to do pulls is crazy. And this isn't like no preference. This is not like a preference situation. No, this isn't a preference. This is just like ridiculous. Why even playing the game at this point? Like, I'm gonna log in, spin my 70 pulls, lose 50-50, and then log off. Oh, absolute peak gameplay. But when it's time for you to actually log into a game and play the game, use characters, right? Do some runs and actually obtain a character for free, that's irrational. That's irrational. You're wrong. You should cater to what I want. You should cater to what I prefer, which is gacha games. That's why I say these people are entitled. They are. Because that community post wasn't even about gacha. But this bozo had to bring up gacha just because. It's like they're trying to sell. They're trying to sell gacha to everybody. It's like they're like salespeople. They're salesmen. Hey man, you should come try out this gacha game, man. Yeah, you should come waste $400 on this game. That would be great. Don't play that game where you can get characters for free. Don't play that. You should play this game instead. It's like these are the comments I have to deal with on a daily basis, bro. Every single time I'm playing this damn game, every time I'm making videos about doing out Abyss, there is always some gacha cuck coming into the comment section saying, "Hey, bro, this game is better. This gacha game is better. I can just log in, do my pulls, and log off." How does that make any sense? How is you gambling for a character you are not gonna get because of 50-50 better than a direct purchase where I can just spend $50 and just get the character straight up? $50 is a lot, but that is nothing compared to these gacha games. Because in gacha games, you can't do direct purchases where I go to the shop and I just buy the character. You can't do that. You have to gamble. Their brains are so cooked. It's cooked. We look at the Stellasaurus situation and how they rug pulled everybody. They scammed us. They literally scammed us. And guess which community is supporting them until this day? Guess which community is spending money? The JP community. You look at the gacha revenue, $3.5 million after they scammed their players. They changed the gacha. Are you kidding me? And when we read that comment, he was like, "Oh, do you understand why Japanese people play gacha games?" You guys see what's going on here? Before Doing Out Abyss removed gacha, when the game had gacha, there wasn't that much hate for the game. There wasn't. But as soon as they removed the gacha system, it's like, nigga, we had a whole brigading festival, a whole hate wave going after the game. All of a sudden, we just see a bunch of misinformation, a whole bunch of ridiculous things. Oh man, I don't have the time to, do 3 runs, bro. I don't have the time to, do one run that takes 1 minute, but I can log into Woowa and do, dailies for 20 minutes. I can log into Woowa to do, 70 pulls. I can log into Woowa to do the story. Fuck out of here, man. I just showed you guys that it takes like 1 minute. 1 minute to do a run. 1 minute to do one run and Doing Out Abyss. And this nigga talking about some, you know how many runs I have available for each day? 3 runs. Goofy. Anyways, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.